Well, the third episode of our new serial murder podcast, The Killing Month, August 1978, with host Amanda Lamb, it drops today. And in today's episode, you'll hear from a woman whose father was shot by the Johnston gang and buried alive.
And they were able to determine that because in his lungs there was some gravel. That is just the most inhumane
My
thing.
mom was also told that he had dirt under his fingernails. We knew about the stuff in his lungs, and she was told that he had dirt under his fingernails, like he had tried to dig his way out. They're evil. They're evil. As a kid, I didn't know it, but they are evil.
And host Amanda Lamb joins us now to break down this episode for us. I mean, Amanda, just every week we hear this. It gets better and better. This is so chilling, this story. This woman talking about the death of her father. How old was she when this happened?
So she was 3 years old, wow. Michelle, and she remembers the Johnston gang like family friends. I mean, she would go over to their house. She would play with their children, with their dogs. She didn't learn the details till much later, but once she did learn the details, I mean, this defined her life. It became part of her story, her narrative, and she says she can never forget it. She lives in the same town where this happened.
Why do you think she's coming out now? Why is she choosing to talk about this now?
Yeah, she's never really talked publicly, only to family and friends, but once we got in touch and started talking, it was clear this was cathartic for her. She wants people to know that she did love her father, that he did have children who loved him, and that's why, she's speaking publicly.
And this, the death was not part of the killing spree of August 1978, so why is it so important to the story?
Yeah, it happened about a year before, and the reason it's so important is because this was the case that allowed prosecutors and investigators to turn the snitches, to make them into witnesses, to make them into state's witnesses, so they could testify against the Johnston gang in these murders of August 1978.
Oh my goodness. Well, I want to hear more. A lot of people want to hear more. Where can they find this podcast?
This podcast is widely available. So anywhere you get your podcasts, Apple, Spotify, anywhere you get them, you can find The Killing Month, August 1978. Check it out.